Alright, we're live. There's nobody in here yet.
Are we live?
We're live, it says.
Live?
Live, nice.
Look at Albert, he's like so cozy. And it's working?
It's working, but there's nobody in there.
That's okay, it's working.
So what?
It is working, it is working. I don't know why I have that song in my head. The lion sleeps tonight. You're Gabby. Hi! Hopefully we will get somebody soon. But welcome to our
We have
living room.
watch. There we go.
Whoa, now
Okay.
we have people.
I
Welcome to the Jones family's living room. Thanks for joining us, guys. I'm assuming everybody is joining us from their living room. Is that a good guess? A living room?
I'd say bedroom.
Bedroom?
Bedroom
or
would be more common.
more common. Is everybody like lounging in your bedroom today? Is that what you guys been doing? Watching movies and lounging in your bedroom? But thanks so much for joining us. We decided last minute, Tim was like, you know what? We've been throwing content up all week. And then Tim's like, you know what? Let's do some live streams because we're here, right? We have nothing to do.
Sort of. So that's a question we've gotten on a lot of our videos and social media accounts that I wanted to start off the video addressing that. What are you doing during the quarantine? Well, we really aren't doing much that's different from our normal life.
Yeah.
We homeschool and we work from home, so that kind of stays the same. Obviously the kids have a lot less activities now with the quarantine going on, and obviously we are not traveling like we normally do with the quarantine going on.
Cheer.
And because of the uncertainty of how long all this is going to last, we haven't really planned any travel. We had planned actually right around now to be in Japan, and then in late April, May we were looking at going to Europe, but of course those plans all got canceled, postponed, changed. So until we get a grasp on when we can start traveling again, we really aren't making any plans. But that's pretty much it. We're homeschooling the kids just like we always do. We're working from home just like we always do.
Yeah.
Really not a whole lot has changed other than we are not eating out as much or fast
Yes.
food. We're trying to eat at home as much as possible.
We miss Chick-fil-A. Do you guys have Chick-fil-A by you? We miss Chick-fil-A.
Hi Brenda and Alan, we see you say hi all the time, so I wanted to say hi.
Hi, from Canada.
Yep. That was another place we were looking at going. Kelly found
Yes.
Quebec City, and we were going to go to Quebec City.
Oh my gosh, we were so excited because you guys have like the ice castle in Quebec City, and I'm probably not pronouncing that right. I can't do my French very well. They also have, can you say it better?
Cubic.
Quebec. But you guys have that ice castle and the toboggan. Did you guys see the toboggan sled? So we're
A
gonna have to.
lot of cool winter things in Quebec
Yes,
City.
we'll
So
have
that's,
to come back
we were
and do
wanting
that.
to have kind of a winter trip like we normally have, and obviously that didn't work out. I saw one of the questions, do you have a P.O. box? Yes, we have a P.O. box, and the address is listed in every description, in every video. So just look in that description. You may have to hit the show more button to see the address, but yes, we do have a P.O. box if you want to send us something.
Thank you for that.
Somebody says loving it.
We love opening stuff. It's so fun.
And Catherine says, loving Disney Plus right now. Yes, we are
Oh
loving
my
all
God,
the streaming
absolutely.
services.
Okay, so let's ask that
Well,
question to
wait.
you guys.
The main reason I use it is just to watch Gravity Falls or Star Wars.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Marvel.
So let's go through. So you watch Gravity Falls.
Absolutely.
I love The Mandalorian. I've already watched it like twice. What do you like to watch?
I like watching Good Luck Charlie.
Oh yeah, you are into Good Luck Charlie this week. Tim,
Yeah.
have you been watching anything?
Not on Disney Plus, but I've gotten rehooked or started to
Yeah.
watch again. Monk.
Oh, like you're doing a marathon. You're doing a coronavirus marathon and
I'm
doing
just
it like.
watching it in order. I like watching series in order, and it's really
Yeah, I'm
cool.
just gonna watch it nonstop. So what are you guys watching? Leave a comment and share what you guys are watching on Disney Plus. I agree with you. That has been so for the kids. That has been an amazing thing having Disney Plus. So thank you Disney Plus. Thank you Verizon for giving it to us for free for a few months.
Yeah. Our friend Kevin says you got to watch Pixar in real life.
Oh, I
really
saw
like
something like that.
Did you?
I saw it on Disney Plus. I want to watch it though.
Yeah.
Pixar in real life.
We'll have to check that one out, Kevin. Thanks for
Cool.
the tip.
Thank you. And how are you guys doing up in DC?
Yeah.
Doing okay?
How is it up there, Kevin?
If you guys can't see it, can you
I'm
see
sure
Copper?
plans have changed for your family
Copper.
too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Can you see Copper? Copper's way down here on the bottom.
No, you
Oh,
can't
you
see him.
can't see him.
Yeah, he's with you.
laying. He's joining us.
He's chilling out.
He's chilling.
He's laying on my foot.
Oh, is he laying on your foot? I'm gonna slide forward because
Yeah, Copper's lazing about just like we all are.
yes.
Mhm.
The nice news is it's been nice and sunny here
Mhm.
and warm. So
Yeah.
we have taken Copper on a few walks around. We've been on bike rides, and so we've been able to enjoy the warm weather. So what's the weather like with you guys? Is it nice and toasty? Have you been able to get outside at least in your backyard, or is it snowing?
Well, that kind of brings up something else to address. I don't know what things are like in your area, but all of our city parks, all of our state parks are closed right now. So even going outside, we're kind of limited in where we can go. There are a few community parks where we can go. The beaches where we're located are currently still open, although Florida has started to close big beaches
Oh, really?
in Florida. So like Fort Lauderdale Beach, Miami Beach, Clearwater and St. Pete Beach are all closed.
Oh, wow.
Could be something that's coming here, we're not sure. You know, everything is so up in the air, it's really hard to predict anything because it's changing by the hour. But for right now, our beaches are open. I went there this morning just to watch the sunrise. Allison and I went yesterday morning to watch the sunrise, and they are crowded, but everyone is staying a good
Yes.
distance away from each other, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm really seeing a problem, but I haven't been there during the middle of the day either, so I don't know. I did hear this last weekend, our beaches here in Northeast Florida were packed. It's kind of like a July 4th Memorial Day type weekend this
Oh,
past
wow.
weekend.
I'm sure it's just like you said, everything else is closed. There's nothing else to do. The kids, especially younger ones, my kids are older, so they're okay, but you know, the younger kids, oh my goodness, if you guys were younger, you guys would be bouncing off the walls. You need to go outside, so I can see that for sure. Wow. Tim's going through all the questions.
Yeah. So,
Lots of questions.
oh, so
Love it.
Robin works at Hershey Chocolate World. I was just there last
Nice.
summer.
Nice.
Itself has canceled springtime in the park and closed for 2 weeks. It started on Monday, but who knows for how long. Yeah, see, that's the big thing is who knows. You know, they're doing Disney did 2 weeks, but that may get extended. The Disney cruise originally did 2 weeks, but now it's been extended to 30 days.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to plan anything or even know what to expect.
You know, the crazy news, I'm gonna have to chime in there. The crazy news is we just saw a Disneyland discount that is starting April 17th, I think it was.
Yep.
So for me, that's kind of like,
That's positive news.
yeah, that is really positive news that maybe starting mid-April, they're expecting things to kind of get back to normal, which is, I thought that was really exciting.
Yeah, that
Like
is exciting.
Disney! Disney's back!
What are you doing to stay entertained?
Oh my goodness. Well, Disney Plus, as you know. We actually, believe it or not, we're trying to get outside a lot. So we're very fortunate. We have a very big backyard. So the kids have been in the backyard. Even some of their schoolwork, they've been doing outside. We have been taking bike rides. We have been going to the beach, taking Copper for a walk, as I mentioned. Schoolwork, I know this is completely random, but we are home. And because we are home, we are pumping up our schoolwork, because as soon as this is over and we can start traveling again, our schoolwork during travels are a little bit limited versus when we're home. So I know Kelly can attest to this. He has been doing Japanese like what, 3-4 hours a day every day since we've been home. Does that sound about right? Yeah. So he's trying to get his Japanese course done. He's taking Japanese 1 online. So he's trying to get that course done. Hunter has even Boy Scouts. Scouts. Hunter has some Scout merit badges that you've been working on. What else have you been doing?
With school related stuff?
Well, just to keep yourself busy.
Okay, I just kind of been outside a lot. I talk to like a lot of my friends and like text them and be like, what are you doing on this quarantine?
Yeah, so it's nice in this digital age that
Yes.
the kids are able to communicate with their friends, and you know, you don't lose that connection with people. I saw a thing on Facebook talking about mommy and daddy's type age group, where people were like, if this had happened when we were kids, you'd have nothing. We'd be sitting around playing board games. You know,
Yeah.
that's the extent of it. So we just went over what Kelly and Hunter are doing. The weather today, Jamie, is warm. This
Oh, it's
whole end of the
perfect.
week has been in the mid 80s, so I mean it's
Almost hot.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's almost like summer.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Summer.
so I'm gonna ask this now, and because it's a live stream, I'll probably ask it again because I want to get feedback from you guys as we're going through this live stream. And please, if you're watching this after it's been recorded, leave a comment down below and let us know. We really want to know what your ideas are, what you'd like to see on the channel while we can't travel. We're planning to bump up our content and put out more videos. As you can tell, we put out our last 2 cruise videos over the last 2 days, and now we're doing a live stream. I've got a plan for a video tomorrow, so that we're trying to keep that content rolling. Because you guys love us and watch our videos, we want to give you more and new content. And we want to know what it is you want to see. So please let us know in the chat or in comments what it is you want to see. Sarah, we haven't really been stocking up on food too much.
Toilet paper. We're good on toilet paper.
We're good on toilet paper, but we were kind of ahead of the curve on that. We always keep a lot of those staple things on hand anyway. We also have a freezer full of meat and vegetables, and that was even before this. I mean, we always keep a lot on hand, so we're really not, I mean, we could go a long time
Yeah.
without having to go to the grocery store.
It's kind of funny too to chime in on that. Since we live in Florida, we're used to this. Tim used to live in Minnesota, but he's been in Florida for a really long time. I've lived here my entire life. For 6 months of the year, it's hurricane season down here. So we're always stocked up with food. We're always stocked up with emergency kits and water and things like that. So we're already kind of prepared, and so when this happened, it was like, we just have to add a few extra things on. That overall, we are stocked and ready for it, just because we're used to hurricane season. And I think by now, you're pretty used to hurricane season, Tim, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
been through enough of them. And Allison can chime in on this one. Someone's asking us to share our homeschool resources. I know we use Khan Academy
yeah.
a lot. That's one I typically do with the kids is Khan Academy. Kelly is taking Japanese, but I don't know through
Yes.
what.
It's
So-
Keystone Learning.
Keystone Learning, okay.
Yeah, and that was tough for him because it was hard to find an accredited course that taught Japanese. So Keystone is what we use for that. We use a lot of workbooks. We use Anthropology, I think is how I pronounce it.
Textbooks.
Yeah, teaching textbooks for math. Love teaching textbooks. We have gone through so many different curriculum for math. None of them the kids liked. They didn't like math until we started doing teaching textbooks. And Hunter and Kelly both like math. They don't love it, but they like math now. So at the end of the video, I'll leave some comments in the description with what we use now and what we love. Khan Academy, just completely random. With your kids at home and you want them to kind of do something fun and a little bit educational, hop on Khan Academy. They have a new Disney Imagineer in a box. They have Pixar in a box. You both did Pixar in a box,
Oh yeah,
right?
I finished the entire Pixar.
Coding.
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 There's a coding course. Do you remember what the coding course is called? No,
I think it's just coding.
just coding. But there's a lot of amazing
Oh wait,
resources
actually, I
on
think
Khan
it is
Academy.
Pixar the box.
It's
That's
like
coding.
no,
Is
Pixar
that
in the box is called Pixar in the box.
Yeah.
But then there's
Yeah,
like a
but that's the
coding
coding
one, and it's
one.
just
Oh,
called
yeah.
programming.
But it's cool because you can make all kinds of Pixar characters. It's really awesome. So definitely check that out. Is Khan Academy free?
Yeah.
And Khan Academy's free. So, I mean, that's perfect if you had to cancel or reschedule your Disney vacation, cruise, or Disney World. This will be something to kind of give the kids, some Disney, fun while they're at home. So check that out.
So several people have asked what ranks you guys are in Scouts.
I think
No, Hunter first. Hunter first.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
mind to do that.
Okay. I'm first class.
And almost done with Star, right?
Yeah, almost done.
Okay.
She's going fast, but
Yeah.
I'm Eagle.
So tell about it. When did you get your Eagle?
October 26th, 2019.
Got his Eagle Scout and then had his Court of Honor on February 1st, 2020.
Yeah.
And his grandpa, my dad, came down for the Court of Honor because he's an Eagle Scout and wanted to be there for Kelly to officially get his. So, and then some people, I'm sure, want to know what your project was.
Oh yeah.
I built a wolf's den for some elderly wolves and 2 roof covers for 2 big cats.
And what was the name of the facility?
It was at St. Augustine Wild Reserve.
Yeah. So what did they do at St. Augustine Wild Reserve? Because that part I think is really cool too.
They just.
You don't remember?
I don't
Don't
remember
we
how
have-
it's.
So they're a rescue facility
Yeah.
for
Rescue
mainly
facility.
big cats, like tigers and
Yeah.
lions, but
Yeah.
they do also rescue wolves.
Yeah.
I think they had a panther when we were there, a
Yeah.
black panther. Kelly likes animals, especially cats, and wanted to work with a facility like that, so he was passionate about it. Personally, as a former Scoutmaster, I always encourage Life Scouts working on Eagle to find something they're passionate about and make their project about that. It's exactly what Kelly
Yeah.
did. The roof covers are a little confusing, but he basically took corrugated plastic, built a frame for it, and it's temporary, so they can move it from cage to cage to give the lions and tigers some shade in this Florida heat.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. That was an awesome project. I love that. Hi, Lucy. I can't see everybody on there.
Okay,
I only
so-
watch the sun, but hi, everybody.
Someone who's also doing school from home because they can't go to school right now wants to know, how do you guys stay focused? I'm not sure they do.
That's a good point.
That was my thought too,
I
Tim.
have one thing. I have one thing.
All right, let's hear it.
Sitting outside helps a lot because inside there's like a lot of distractions, and there are quite a few distractions outside. But it's a lot more relaxing than sitting right across from you guys, and you guys being like,
Are you working? Are you rude? What are you doing?
Yeah.
I would agree with that. It's very interesting. It took us, I would say, years to figure out what works for them. Kelly.
I still don't know how.
Yeah, Kelly's still struggling with that one, but we found for Kelly that you need to be at the kitchen table with him, and we even created an office for homeschool, but nope, if the kitchen table, at a table is best for him, and yeah, Hunter is best outside. She has a little swing. She sits on the swing and works outside. It's crazy, but it works for her.
And I think one thing is a solid chair, because when I was working in the office with that chair, it worked somehow.
So a solid chair is another
Solid
focus tip.
or just figuring
Rather
out.
than
Not
just,
like-
you know,
not like one of
lazing
those
around
big-
on the
not,
sofa.
not one of those like the kitchen table type of like chair that's just straight up, like kind of keeps you straight up. Not those spinny chairs.
Oh yeah, spinning chairs are too much fun.
Yeah, that gets you distracted real fast.
Another thing that I found that works, especially when we're on vacation and we get home, kind of like what you guys are doing now. The kids are in school, they're used to that, system, and now they're kind of rocking the boat by being at home, and now, they can watch TV and other stuff. Something I found that works is give them incentives. So, okay, we're gonna work on schoolwork from, even a schedule, we're gonna work on schoolwork from 9 until 12. That's we're gonna work on schoolwork. If you get everything done in time, we're gonna have an ice cream party in the afternoon. I found that really works for them, because then they're like, oh, if we get done, we get ice cream. So then they really focus on it. So almost like a reward system. I found that works as well. Good luck.
So one of the suggestions for content is cooking, and then some.
Oh.
Paged up. Somebody asked about doing a live stream. I'm not sure we could do a live stream. That might be a little challenging, but we can definitely do cooking videos. Kelly loves to cook, so a lot of times he's the one cooking dinner.
Yeah.
Hunter, actually one of the videos we talked about doing. Hunter has been making macarons
Yeah.
recently, and she does a really good job. They are super good. She even makes a hidden Mickey macaron. So we were going to do a video about that one. So I'm glad to hear that.
And we are gonna try to do a live stream. It may be a complete flop, but we are gonna try to do a live stream making some Mickey cinnamon rolls. We came across this amazing recipe. I'm going blank what our friend's name was, but one of our Disney blogger friends shared the recipe with me. And it is so simple. You use just like the Pillsbury dough to make this hidden Mickey. And it's like the Mickeys you get on Main Street USA. So we are going to try to do a live stream with that, so maybe Saturdays, so kind of watch for that.
So a content review of devices and apps we use to film and edit content. That's a great idea. I'd
You
be
would
happy
love
to do
that,
that.
yeah.
I will definitely work on that video. And Cassie had asked how we're doing with the quarantine. I mean, obviously we're not happy about it because
Yeah.
we travel and we sell travel for a living, and
Yeah.
we travel 200 days a year as a family, and I mean that really is hard, and it's
Yeah.
hurting, and it's not the best, but as I said at the beginning of the video, the quarantine hasn't really changed our lifestyle very much because we already worked from home, we already homeschooled our kids, so we're just not going as many places as we would like to go, which, I mean, really it's a first world problem. It's not that big of a deal. But it's just not fun, really.
Yeah.
On anything.
Yeah. But, it's just like anything else. What do they say? When you have lemons, you make lemonade, or as Grammy says, if you have lemons, you make margaritas. But, it's just like that. It's just a different thing that happens, and, over the years, we've been through a lot of other things. We started our company right before 9/11 hit, and, we just found the bright side of it, got creative, figured out ways to, just improve your life and improve yourself, and that's all that you can do, is do the best you can, and, there's a reason this happened, and you just have to, be positive and figure it's going to end soon, and we'll be better for it. So.
Yep, have faith.
Yeah.
Somebody asked if we had to cancel any trips. I mentioned at the beginning, well, sort of close to the beginning, I wouldn't say cancel trips because we hadn't booked anything, but we had plans to go to Quebec City, Japan, and Europe, and now none of those trips are happening with the quarantine. So I guess you could call those canceled trips, but we didn't have anything booked, so we didn't have to actually cancel anything. So content, kids' perspective on growing up as travelers, that would be a good one.
Oh, that would be good.
Yes, postpone, don't cancel. That's our plan, Kevin, is we still plan to do these things. Just everything is so up in the air right now. I mean, we don't know when all these bans are going to end, when we're going to be able to start going places again. And that changes by the hour. As I said, just last night they closed Clearwater and St. Pete Beach.
Yeah.
Who knows, they may cancel our beach, so even traveling to the beach for us will be eliminated as an option. But once we know better when we can start going places, as Allison said, Disneyland just released a discount for April 17th. So that gives us hope that April 17th is looking like a good date, or at least Disneyland is positive about that, so that helps us feel a little better.
Yeah.
But again, once we have more concrete info, then we can start planning those postponed trips.
But definitely, without a doubt, we will be going to Japan. If this gets pushed back like we're expecting, probably not going to go over the summer just because of the Japan Olympics. Kind of want it a little bit more quiet, so we probably will end up postponing that one until maybe September.
With
But
the Olympics.
but Europe, I mean, if this goes passes in the next month, we probably will plan on Europe over the summer. So.
And 3 out of 4 of us do have a trip planned for July. So 3 out of 4 of us are supposed to be going to Philmont in New Mexico. Allison and Hunter aren't real excited about it.
I'm excited.
Oh, you're
No,
excited?
I am excited as well. Kelly's already done it, so Kelly can
And
tell
I'm
us.
not doing it again.
Yeah, but it's is it 14-day, Tim? You know more than I do.
14 days from airport to airport, but it's a 12-day backpacking trip.
12-day backpacking trip, up and down mountains, in deserts, and how many showers do we get?
1.
Usually one. Well,
So we're gonna
technically
be-
3.
Woo!
Well,
We're
it's
gonna
not
be some
technically
bright
3.
Start,
puppies.
end, middle.
Yeah.
We're gonna be some bright puppies.
So Kevin, yes, we are definitely planning on coming to Germany. Europe was on our list. We
Yes.
had plans to be there for a couple months.
I wanna go to
During the period you were going to be there, and like I said, this just changed a lot of that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hunter, do you still do figure skating?
I don't, but I really want to play hockey now.
I know, isn't it
Yeah.
funny? She switched. So instead of, why did you want to start doing hockey? Tell them a story. What happened? What changed that?
So it's a very long story, but I'll make it short. I just have a lot of friends who play hockey, and I started watching hockey. Or no, I went to one hockey game, and I didn't want to go at first, but then I went, and then they started fighting, and then I said, "This is a sport I want to play."
Yeah.
That's so wrong.
It started with a fight.
Yeah, she's like, this is not that exciting. And then when she gets there, and almost immediately, there's a homeschool event, and all these kids were in the stadium, and the hockey players started fighting, and she's like, oh, this is awesome! Typical Hunter fashion. So now she wants to play hockey. But she's still a beautiful ice skater. We went ice skating with some friends recently, and she gets out there and she twirls and still is a beautiful skater. All right, Hunter's excited. What are we seeing?
So we were talking about skating, and Avery asked what her favorite NHL team is.
Oh, you both know what my favorite
I
team
do.
is.
Go, tell
It's
them.
the Chicago Blackhawks. I love the Chicago Blackhawks.
Which was also Daddy's favorite hockey team, but she didn't know that when she picked that as her favorite.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, they like that.
Allison, maybe you can help with this one. Do you know what
Sure.
will happen with Disney annual passes? Like, are they going to get time
Yes,
added?
I did see an email. Now, I did not read the whole email, but the gist of it is they are adding time to the back end of your annual pass. So definitely, again, don't quote me on that, but when I quickly got the email and glanced at it, it did say they were adding time to the back end. For us in particular, Kelly and Hunter's annual pass actually expires at the end of March. So they're going to actually tack on those 2 weeks at the end of it. So I'm assuming for all your pass holders that's happening, which is, again, very generous. And this is completely random out there, but I'm gonna share it just because it's so amazing. In the travel industry, the suppliers have been so unbelievably gracious. Disney,
Disney
Europe
Cruise,
Express,
Universal.
Disney Cruise, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, Carnival. All of those cruise lines have done something, and suppliers have done something that literally saved travel agencies around the United States. They're actually paying the agents the commissions, even though the packages are canceling. That is unheard of. I've never heard that ever happening in our 20 years in this industry, and just huge kudos because what they did saved a lot of companies out there. So I think that's amazing.
So somebody keeps saying we should do something with Tim Tracker again. We do keep in touch with
Yes.
the trackers.
It's
they're
been tough,
good
yeah.
friends.
Yeah,
But as most of you know who are fans of Tim Tracker, they just had a baby,
yeah,
and now we're quarantined.
yeah.
We certainly would not want to get that new baby
Oh, no.
sick
Yeah.
with anything,
Yeah.
regardless of what's going on. And they actually live a couple hours away from us, so we're not always in the same area as them. And especially with the parks being closed, we're not going to be down in that area around them for a while. So we'd love to. We stay in contact with them, and we
do
talk
miss
about
them,
getting
yeah.
together with them and doing videos.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of getting it to work out. That's all.
Yeah,
it
and
really
it's tough
boils
because
down to.
they are super busy with their little baby, and then as you guys probably know, as kids get older, your lives get even crazier. So it's been tough trying to match schedules so we can hang out with them, but we do miss them. So hopefully we can do something soon.
Cassie asked, "What's your favorite Disney character?"
Oh, I like that one. Kelly, you want to start? You want to start on the
No.
left? Okay,
Actually, I should figure it out.
you have to think about it. Okay, mine is Tigger, which
Always has been.
if you guys know me, I'm always like boop boop boop, bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. So Tigger's my favorite. What's your favorite, Hunter?
The Star Wars characters count?
Yes.
Okay, then Anakin Skywalker.
Anakin Skywalker. I've always said the same thing. Mickey Mouse. It all started with the mouse. He's always been my favorite. So.
All right, Kelly, you're up. What's yours? Quick.
I guess I have to go for either Dipper or Maple Pines.
Oh yeah, he's a huge Gravity Falls fan right now.
Although,
Dipper's cute. I love Dipper. He's
I'm a
fun.
pretty big fan of Baby Yoda too.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Baby Yoda.
The child.
Oh, you should grab your shoes and show them your
Oh,
shoes.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, here, I'll hold that. Yeah, so you were asking about what she's been doing while at home. She actually has been painting a lot, and she painted some shoes, which I love. I'm like, I need to have you make some for me. But she painted some vans, and she put Baby Yoda on it.
Yeah.
She put millions
I
of
don't know.
memes.
Can you get it, Tim, can you see if she's doing it right? There you go.
Baby Yoda. I got Baby Yoda. I got Peppa Pig, Patrick, and this is the toast. What is it? Cinnamon Toast
Oh,
Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, is that what that is?
Yeah, and then this is the other shoe, and it has Cosmo and Wanda in the back with the colors. And I painted the bottoms, and they kind of rubbed off a little bit. But yeah, pretty cool, man.
Yeah, so she's been
They are
painting.
super
And,
cool.
yeah, I totally want some of this for myself. Your hair's like all stick it up crazy. But they're awesome, so cute. Would you guys want one of those shoes? I want a big Baby Yoda right in the middle.
Yeah.
Or you could have Baby Yoda. Is this bad? Have Baby Yoda on the bottom of your shoe.
Oh no.
Wait, no.
Like you're stepping on Baby Yoda. It's not bad.
Baby Yoda, but it's like the. Oh, what is it? squish plankton.
Oh yes, yes.
Baby Yoda, but like that.
Baby Yoda was squished like plankton.
So I just want to say again, I know some of you in the chat are helping us out with feedback and ideas. Thank you very much.
Yes.
If you've just joined the live stream, we are, in addition to answering questions, we are wanting suggestions for content while we are on this quarantine. What would you guys like to see on Jones Family Travels while we're unable to travel? Cruise Club asked, Eastern or Western Caribbean?
Eastern.
I'd go Eastern too.
St. Thomas, and I love St. Thomas
Well,
and John.
It's not the same. So Western for me tends to be the same all the time. You always go to Cozumel, you always go to Grand Cayman. Sometimes they'll throw Jamaica in there like they did for our last cruise.
Oh yeah, that was.
But for the
really
most
great.
part, it's almost always Grand Cayman, Cozumel, Grand Cayman, Cozumel. Eastern Caribbean, you get some variety. So we've been to Puerto Rico, St. Thomas,
Yes, I forgot about Puerto Rico.
Tortuga. I mean, it varies, so you never really know where you're going, and there's more options.
Yeah, definitely Eastern.
Avery's asking if we're planning trips to New York. We had talked about that for a while. We need to get up to the northeastern states. Those are some of the only states we haven't been to, like New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Maine. So that's. And Hunter says she wants to go back to musicals. That was a question. What's your favorite Broadway musical?
Ooh, that's a tough question.
It is a tough question.
She likes them all.
I don't know. I'd say probably. At the moment, I really like Newsies. Newsies is a really good one.
Yeah, you went back to old school.
I
and
love
Beetlejuice. You love
Oh,
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice is a good one.
Is Beetlejuice still on Broadway? I heard that is ending
I'm not
soon.
sure
Well, I
when
mean, now everything's off. But
They're kind of
What
getting
about
kicked
you?
out sometime soon. I don't
Do you
know
know
when though.
For what?
Broadway? Do you have Broadway that you like? I don't think you're as Hamilton for a
People
while.
probably listen to
Hamilton for a while, but
Yeah.
Hamilton's really good though. I like Hamilton.
Oh, Alex from New York says, I work at the Disney Theatrical Group now, so you should come.
You do? So you're not at Disney Store anymore. You're at the
Sounds
that
like it.
sounds awesome. Good for you. That's so exciting.
There's two.
Oh yeah, I saw that Newsies was on Disney Plus. I watched it like 5 times.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's funny too, Hunter. I don't think I told you, but that was a show that I loved when I was younger. Not
Really?
like your age, but like in college. I loved that movie. I loved the
The movie.
So one of the content requests was it was something we'd already thought of doing. Oh, video of Copper. Yeah.
Yes.
So we are definitely going to do some Copper videos because he has such a personality that we
And
want to share with you guys.
Your voice. Do your voice.
I can't.
You can't just do it on.
Come on. Come on.
Like whenever we're like having dinner and Copper comes up to the table, Tim starts talking in his voice like Copper.
Yeah, so
We're all like, that's Copper's voice.
It's going to have to be a surprise.
Oh,
You'll have
yeah,
to check the
oh,
video
yeah.
out when it comes out. But yes, I talk for
Copper's like a
Copper.
little-
Yeah, it's awesome. He's sleeping. He's getting some sun.
Let's see.
Copper,
There was
come
another
here.
one up here.
Hi, buddy.
Copper's like, no. I want to sit in the sun and
Oh, so Joseph keeps suggesting an RV tour of the U.S. If you go way back in our videos, we actually did a U.S. tour, 8,600 miles. We didn't have an RV, but we did do a lot of camping and hybrid type stays that weren't really hotels, weren't really camping. And we've talked about doing the RV thing
Yes,
again. We definitely want to do something with an RV, but you know that's a little more down the road for right now.
But just so you guys know, one of the goals that we have this year for the Jones family, we are this close to doing all 50 states. Like this close. We have 2 random ones. We have Oklahoma and Oregon, which are kind of like random, so we'll have to figure out how to get those. And then that corner, yeah. Then we have Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island. Is that it?
I think that's it up there.
Yeah, so we're
And then
going to try
another
to do
random one, Montana.
Oh,
So we can probably get
Montana too.
Montana and Oregon together
Yeah.
somehow,
So
but
that's kind of one of our goals this year, hopefully, fingers crossed, is to get those final states so we can say that we've done all 50 states. And technically, I turned 50 in January, so we can say we did all 50 states. We turned 50, yeah. That's my goal too.
Cassie, this is a good one.
Hi,
Cassie asked, do we have everything we need for right now?
We have like 8,000 things of toilet paper. That's all you need in life.
I think we should have enough for at least till possibly May or June.
You think we have that much?
We have a lot of go-go
We do-
squeeze.
We do have a lot of go-go
We have like
squeeze.
an entire drawer full of it.
Love go-go squeeze. Yeah,
Yeah,
Tim, you want to chime in?
I'm just trying to think. I mean, for the most part, we'll think of little things here and there, but so far, it hasn't been anything that the store is out of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we seem to be, I feel very comfortable where we're at as far as what we need.
And we're very lucky, I know we mentioned earlier on, but since we live in Florida, we're used to hurricane season, which is 6 months of the year. And because of hurricane season, we're already stocked for things like toilet paper and food and water and things like that. So we already had a lot of stuff on hand. We just kind of added to it.
Yeah. Cruise Club is scheduled for a cruise on the Fantasy for the end of May. Do you think that will happen?
Yes.
I
I'm
feel pretty
quite
good about that.
confident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crafting videos from Hunter.
Ooh.
I love those too. Hunter actually on her Fancy Pants. I think you have some crafty ones on there, don't you? Yeah, on Fancy Pants, which that may be something that I know Kelly wants to do more videos on his channel while we're
Yeah.
home. I'm not sure if you want to do more on yours or not, but
I'm thinking about doing a video tomorrow and uploading it tomorrow.
are you? Awesome. So check out Sour Cheetah. We'll include links to Kelly's channels. He does the gaming ones. But we do have some crafting ones, but I love doing crafts with you.
So we can do that. Yeah.
I
And,
love
and we have a few of those. So.
Yeah.
Our friend Kevin says his wife Jen, or also our friend Jen, has only 2 states left: Nevada and North Dakota. That's kind of hard to
Oh, that's
I'm surprised by Nevada. Like, she's never been to Vegas before.
Yeah. I would think she'd have a conference or something there.
Yeah. North Dakota, I can understand. That's a hard one to get. I grew up just across the Red River from North Dakota.
Yeah.
My brother was born in North Dakota, so for me that was an easy one to knock out. But for anybody who's not from that area, that's a tough one, because what do you go to North Dakota for unless you work in the oil industry or
Yeah.
something? I mean,
Yeah. Did we do North Dakota on that 10,000, 8,000 mile road trip? We went through North Dakota, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it has been a while. So Hunter was on like this huge kick that she was so excited about doing her channel, and then all of a sudden she's like,
I just don't like editing.
Like-
and I just can't think of anything to do.
yeah. And so we're really, to me, it's a learning opportunity for both kids on their channels. They create the videos, they edit the videos, they upload the videos. So because I require that, it turns into more school for them.
Oh, and I don't really have a computer.
Well, for her.
Right now.
Yeah.
So, Avery, yes, Fargo is where my brother was born. I grew up, the whole family grew up on the other side of the river, on the Minnesota side. It's called Moorhead, so it's the greater Fargo-Moorhead area. So yes, Fargo. And my mom went to school at the University of North Dakota, which is in Bismarck, which is just north of Fargo. And then my dad lived in Minot for a while. So, yeah, our family's been all over North Dakota. When are we going on our next cruise?
I asked you that yesterday.
That's
She
what Hunter
did.
asked yesterday.
It's up in the air.
It is. Very good response. Very good. Yeah, actually, the only cruise that in the back of my head, and just so you guys know, Tim is so flexible. He's just like, whatever you want to do. So I'm usually the one that comes up with these crazy ideas of, let's go to, Quebec and stay in an ice castle, and I'm the one that says, let's stay in a teepee that drips water on our face and we have to leave. We'll include, eye in the sky to that one. Can we include an eye in the sky to that?
Yeah.
We'll include an eye in the sky to that brilliant idea that I did, because that was really hysterical. But I'm the one that comes up with these crazy ideas. So in the back of my head, one of the cruises that I've already kind of mentioned to Tim that I want to do is the, I think it's a Northern Europe cruise, and I know Disney
yeah.
has one,
I remember
Royal
that.
has one, and it makes stops in Estonia, Russia for 2 days.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I thought that one is really cool, and that one usually is at the end of August, usually September. So that one kind of in the back of my head is on my bucket list. We were talking, I'm not sure if that's coming true or not, but we were talking about doing a transatlantic cruise on Disney in May. I'm not sure if that's gonna pan out right now or not. We'll have to see what happens with the cruise lines. I'm pretty sure they probably will start cruising before then. I'm just not sure about
Yeah, I was gonna
Europe.
say the repositioning might get pushed back
Yeah.
because of this closing and shutdown.
Right. So, I'm
So
not
their schedule, I'm sure, is going to be all out of whack
Yeah.
based on all of this.
Yeah.
Favorite ice cream flavor,
Superman.
which is what?
It's like a bunch of like, it's like, I don't know what the flavor is exactly, but it's like a bunch
It's
of
like
colors.
a mixed, right?
It's like a bunch of like mixed flavors. It's really good.
Now, have you had Superman anywhere than St. Augustine? Because I think it has. Oh, they have it other places.
I was with
Okay.
one of my friends and we were getting ice cream. It was during Natalia's birthday party.
Okay.
Didn't you try it at Universal too?
Wait,
Oh.
did I?
What's your favorite?
Probably cookie dough or chocolate.
I love mint chocolate chip.
Oh, that was good.
I was at Universal and I walked by like just a few days ago and I walked by the ice cream and they had gelato mint chocolate chip. I was like, so yummy. Tim, what's yours?
Yeah, mint chocolate chip.
Mint chocolate
It's always
chip.
been my favorite.
No.
Let's
That's a
see.
good question.
I cannot see any of those questions. You can see those questions? That's really good eyes, Tim Jones.
If I was calling your spot, I would see them perfectly.
Really? It just looks fuzzy.
Okay, this is a good question, Sarah. Where are your favorite places to eat at Disney? I've been in a rut with the same places and need some new ideas.
Oh, it's easy to get in a ride at Disney
It
though,
is.
because they have such good stuff.
Was turkey dinner.
Oh, so the kids and
Yes.
you like it too? Yeah, the kids and I love Liberty Tree Tavern. Tim hates it.
It's basically just a Thanksgiving dinner. I don't know why.
It's Thanksgiving like all the time. It's awesome. Yes, so we love Liberty Tree Tavern. Let's see other places.
So I have a couple suggestions, and these, in my opinion, these are kind of hidden gems that not a lot of people think about, but I like a lot.
Yes.
One is France, Chefs de France. Is it still called
Yes,
Chefs de France?
it is Chefs de France.
They have excellent food, and it's one that, you know, we don't get a lot of requests for reservations for in our travel business. I mean, we get a fair number, but it's definitely a hidden gem to me. And then,
And that one's at Epcot.
yeah, at
Yeah.
Epcot and World Showcase. What's the one at Morocco that we like?
Actually, that was on my list.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Spice Road Table.
Spice Road Table, yes.
So-
Spice Road Table's really good.
And it's funny too. You got to tell the history behind that too. That was that our very first acting
First.
job with Denny?
First acting job
That
was
was-
at Spice
yeah.
Road
That was
Table.
our
Yeah.
first like in general acting job.
Was that our very first
Very
acting job?
first.
Very, because you guys know
Wow.
we've done acting, not recently, we're probably gonna get back into it, but it's been years ago, we did acting with Disney, we did an app, we were on Mime Train, you can still find us all over the place for Mime Train, but we did a job for Spice Road Table before it
We
opened.
did a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, and that, once we were there and doing that acting job, as soon as it opened, we're like, we gotta go, but the food is delicious.
Yeah, it's really good.
amazing. So, Narcoossee's, it's a little bit more expensive,
Yeah,
but
that's a good one.
Narcoossee's is a hidden gem.
Where's that one?
It's over at Disney's Grand Floridian.
Oh.
I think Sinai is amazing.
Yeah.
So
At
now
Yes.
Animal
it's,
Kingdom Lodge.
Yeah,
that one is
not many people
really
know
good.
about, but that's like floor to
And-
ceiling view of the animals on
Yeah,
the savannah.
And it's awesome.
Yeah. Also,
Um,
Ohana's for dinner.
Ooh,
Oh, are you changing your verdict on that? Tim used
I
to
mean,
love
it-
Ohana's.
it's good. It's just it's the most popular restaurant on property, so it's always really crowded. I'm trying to think of more hidden gems, and since Ohana is so popular, and Sarah said she's kind of in a rut, I would assume that's on her list.
Oh, I have one more. I'm so sorry I keep going on about this, but Sebastian's Bistro. Brand new restaurant at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. Amazing. Amazing. If you like Caribbean food,
Cool.
so good.
Um,
Hi, Katie.
let's see.
Hi everyone, he says hi.
You can't see everybody, but
Let's see.
Kelly, my favorite meme. Kelly, what's your favorite meme?
So
Ooh.
this is one we hear a lot from
We'll do
not
that.
only from our viewers, but from our friends and family. What's your favorite cruise line besides Disney?
Shoot for
Disney.
cruise line. Cruise line?
I would say cruise line.
Okay. Definitely Royal Caribbean.
Yeah.
And the kids are kind of funny because they're like Disney, but they really love Royal Caribbean as well.
Disney.
And it's
I like
different.
What about Disney? I
Carnival
like
too.
Disney.
You like Carnival?
I like that carnival that we went on. I don't remember that shit.
Oh yeah, we went on the
That was
Carnival
a brand new
Vista.
Carnival one. Yeah.
Yeah, brand new
that
ship.
one
That was
fun.
nice
I
too.
like that one.
Um,
Yeah.
And on the same note, there was another question. Do you like Disney cruise?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
we,
Yeah.
There's
we
so
just finished our
many.
30th Disney cruise, so yeah, I
So
think
you
we
guys-
like it.
Actually, I have a question on that too. Why do you love Disney so much? Because to me, that really showcases why they love Disney versus Royal. Because I think that's a big thing. Why do you love
Staff.
Disney so much?
The greatest staff you will ever see.
Yeah, the crew is amazing. And what's the other reason?
Spectacular youth
Yeah, yeah.
clubs.
And would you agree with that too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that is the thing when we always, and we do talk about this a lot as a family, which cruise lines do you like the best. It always comes down to Disney Cruise for the youth programming. Youth programming is broken up into very specific ages. So you have the younger ones, you have the tween club and the teen club. On Royal Caribbean, it's like 12 to 17.
Yeah.
So you have a huge difference in age.
For that one we went on, they usually, if they don't have enough kids on board, they usually stretch it out to be 12 to
So do
17.
tweens too. Okay.
But sometimes they'll just split it up instead. But most of the time they'll just have 12 to 17.
Yeah. So on Royal Caribbean, a couple times we've been on cruises where Kelly's okay being in the teen club. Hunter's like, I don't want to go because it's mostly 16, 17-year-olds, so she's not
That's
as
why I
comfortable.
don't go to Vibe that much.
Yeah. So that is one reason why Disney's more popular for the kids. When we're on Royal Caribbean, there are especially the newer ships, there are so many activities and things for the kids to do, and for you to do as a family, that the kids love that aspect of it.
They
So-
make everything magical.
They make everything magical. It's the Disney difference, isn't it?
It is the
Yes.
Disney difference.
So I just gotta say a shout out to my friend Drew. I just saw you're in the chat.
Hi, Drew.
Been friends with Drew for a long time. Go check his channel out. I think it's Ben Spark on YouTube, but I'm not 100% sure. Drew put it in the chat. If you can, I want to make sure and give you a shout out.
Yes.
He wants to know how's family time going. So it's basically going like it always is. There's not a whole lot of difference for us other than we can't travel as much as we'd like. We've been homeschooling for over 10 years. We've been working from home for almost 20 years now. So really not a lot has changed with the quarantine other than we just can't travel as much as we usually do.
So the kids are dying to do one. So someone said, ask Hunter and Kelly, what is their favorite meme?
Kelly.
I can't start because I'm still figuring that out. 'Cause
Okay.
That's hard.
So think about that, and we'll ask that a little bit later.
I have to look up
Either
stuff
way.
to make to look.
Yeah, you'll have to just do it by memory, not like that. While Tim's looking, hi everybody! And I
Hi.
can't see to see who's on the chat.
So Hunter's
but
friend
thanks so
Katie
much
wants
for
to
joining.
know, what is your favorite Disney ride from any park?
Oh.
I like the car racing one. What is it?
Test track.
No, car.
Oh, yes.
Cars.
Oh,
Disneyland.
Oh, yes,
Cars Land.
Disneyland.
Radiator Spring Racers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no! I have another one. I like the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea ride from Disney Sea.
Oh,
Oh,
Tokyo
yeah.
Disney Sea.
I forgot about Disney
Yeah,
Sea. There were
Disney
some really
Sea.
cool ones
There
there.
was some cool ones
I
there.
like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. That was fun.
I'm sticking
Is that
still with.
20,000 Leagues?
It was 20,000
Okay.
Leagues Under the Sea. I'm still sticking with the Flight of Passage at Pandora.
Yeah.
That is the only ride I've ever been on where I actually got off the ride a little teary-eyed. It was such an experience. So that one I definitely love. Did you say yours yet?
No, but I have 4.
Go for it.
My number 1.
That's the only one that matters.
Yes. I just want to say no.
Go for it.
The classic Haunted Mansion.
Oh yeah, we do love Hunter Mansion. What else?
Thunder Mountain.
Okay.
Thunder Mountain, Space Mountain, and Journey to the Center of the Earth at Disney Sea.
That
Oh,
one was
Journey
pretty
to the
cool
Center.
too.
Yeah.
That was
That
cool.
was great.
So my question is, would you ride Space Mountain with the lights on? Have you guys ever done that before?
I've actually
It's a
seen
little
it on a
scary.
YouTube video.
It is a little scary. We've done it before. It's a little scary.
It's just scary because you see where all the things are, so you're scared to raise
I
your
know.
hands.
So like I'm like ducking the whole time.
Because it seems like you may hit anything
Yeah.
at any chance.
Yeah, you're right. All right, Tim. What other questions?
Cassie asked if we dyed our, if Kelly and I have dyed our hair.
No,
or
if you ever will.
ever will. We have dyed our hair.
She has.
You
Oh,
have
yeah,
to.
yeah.
I don't
What
know.
color?
If I'm,
Green.
I don't know if I'm gonna dye my hair again because it got really annoying. Because when we were in Japan, it was really hot, so we were walking around a lot. But my neck and my clothes got dyed blue like many times. And I was like,
Hair
Yeah.
dye, it's cool, but it can be very, very annoying.
Yeah. So Kelly dyed his hair green, but it was like the fake stuff that you
It
put in.
didn't look good.
Yeah, it did not look good just because his is so dark. But for Hunter, she's had her hair dyed several times.
Blue.
Just regular, like the fake stuff, like the stuff that washes out, and that stuff works really well. So blue, what other colors? Pink,
Blue,
red.
pink, red.
Yeah, some other colors.
Was
And
it purple?
I think there was a purple at one time, yeah. But she actually, once we decided to get it professionally done, and thinking, oh yeah, that's gonna last longer. Yeah, that's what she's talking about. It was
No,
crazy.
For the one at Ulta, that one lasted for a long time.
But that's the one that got hair stuff everywhere. It's crazy. Yeah, I was just rambling.
Let's see, there was another one.
Thank you so much for all these questions.
This is one we get a lot.
I've been to
What's
this a lot. This is
What has
awesome.
been your favorite place that you have visited? Let's start with the kids. Kelly?
I'll go first.
I love
I
Austria.
think you know where mine is.
Well, they may not know.
Japan.
So is there a specific spot in Japan? Specific city?
Or specific thing that you really like?
Probably Tokyo. Nara. I don't remember the specific place, but it's called Cat Island.
Okay.
I want to go there, but it's all the way at the very
it's a
top.
Cat
of
Island.
Japan.
Yeah, we may have to try that.
Hunter?
Hunter, what is yours?
My favorite is Austria. Because one, they speak German. Two, it's really, really pretty there. And then they have all sorts of stuff. Was Austria the place that had the Abbey?
Yes.
I love the
Yes.
Abbey. It was so pretty.
And she's talking more specifically about Vienna. I think Vienna was the only city we
Oh,
went to.
no,
in Austria.
Salzburg.
Salzburg. Oh,
Salzburg was
fun.
so much fun.
That
I love
Salzburg. Actually, yeah, I
Salzburg.
like Salzburg better than I did Vienna for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Salzburg
It had the
had the
Mozart chocolate.
I don't know, I really enjoyed Japan. I also am a big fan of Peru. I really enjoyed our trip to
Really
Peru.
loved Peru.
It's hard to pick one when you
Yeah.
travel to a lot of places.
I would say for me, mine is a little random, but mine is Kauai. I really love there, and I'm the only one that's been. The kids have. You haven't been yet, have you?
Mhm.
The kids haven't been, and Tim has not been. But Kauai, and it's one of the islands in Hawaii, and so beautiful there. So I really like that one. I'm trying to think, but yeah, there's so many different ones, and obviously, I've come to realize that we love a lot of places with beaches. Anywhere that has a beach, we tend to like, but. All right, so you had time to think while Daddy's looking. What's your favorite meme?
Wait, can I go first?
Yeah, go for it.
I think gnome, no meme. Any cats, any just weird looking type of cat meme. Scout memes.
Oh,
Those-
scout memes are so funny.
Yeah, Hunter
They're,
likes
they're
Scout
very nice.
Hunter likes homeschool
They're very
memes too.
spicy.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
been a few homeschool memes that she's like, that's so funny. And you know what, Hunter and Kelly? Everybody in the United States has now joined you in the homeschool. You're not the only homeschooler anymore.
Thank you, Ben.
You're welcome.
I like the TikTok memes. There's one that's like, you
Oh,
meet 2 for logos.
Oh yeah.
That was my favorite one. That one's really funny.
Oh,
and
what
then
great.
I
We
like
could
the
go on a
baby-
while.
You saw this one earlier, the baby blender one. That was
Oh,
really
that was pretty
funny.
funny.
I love the baby
That was
blender.
the baby flounder was
This
pretty funny.
this one's one of my favorites.
What's
is
that?
It's the text is. I called my mom birth giver and she replied financial drain.
Yes.
And it was just a child
That's
starting
awesome.
to cry.
That's
Just-
pretty funny.
It's funny.
That's pretty good. All right, Tim, what you got? Any other questions?
Oh, could I actually show
This is a good one. Where do you think the new Disney ships will go when they come online?
That is a
Probably,
good
like-
question.
Probably just
No,
like
I-
the Bahamas.
No.
I actually,
Just like what would
I
what's
think
travel
Miami
with.
will be one spot. There's not really.
One
Oh.
with a permanent home in Miami.
I think there'll be
Yeah.
one with a permanent home in either Fort Lauderdale or Miami.
I don't think they would do too much crazy stuff.
Possibly
like a new ship.
Port Canaveral.
They
Maybe.
probably want as many
I don't
people
know.
coming as possible.
Yeah.
So if they just do Bahamas, that would probably be their best.
Yeah, they'll probably do. Most likely, most ships that leave out of Miami area tend to do like the Caribbean or Mexico. So, yeah, I think that. I don't know about the other ship. I think the other ship may just go. I don't know. And this is a weird time to say it, but I'm almost thinking maybe it will like alternate like China
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Like a East
Yeah.
Pacific?
Yeah, so maybe like if you know, and they leave China, but usually go to Japan and then Australia. So I'm not really sure. That's a really good question.
Yeah.
We'll soon find out.
And they're asking if we plan to go on the new Disney Wish.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
How old are you guys gonna be? You may be a lot. You'll
Kelly's
be
probably gonna be like college.
When
18.
is
Yeah.
when is
Yeah,
when is
we'll
when is
definitely
2022.
Yeah.
2022?
He's gonna be like senior.
Are you a senior
I'm
or freshman?
16,
college.
17.
Yeah. I don't even know what year is it now.
18. I'm gonna be
You'll be 18.
I'll be 18.
So you'll still be around.
I'll
our,
probably
we
still
can
be
still
around
wrangle
even
you to come with
I'll,
us on the ship.
no, I'll probably still be around after college.
No.
So this is a good question. You know, you have a lot of kids that are doing homeschool and kind of stuck at home. They want to know, what activities do you guys do when you're not doing homeschool?
Gaming.
So like activities other like
What
before
else do?
coronavirus happened.
No, like
Just
Just
now,
in general.
because you're kind of stuck at home. So what do you do for fun when you're not doing homeschool right now?
Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Animal Crossing.
It's not even out yet. It's coming out tomorrow.
Yes.
Um,
Practice your lacrosse.
Oh yeah. I've been outside just messing around, and I've been FaceTiming my friends a lot more than I actually do in
Yeah.
general.
I think it's just in general because all your friends are home.
Oh yeah, they're
So,
all just
yeah.
like doing nothing. So
Yeah.
they're like, hey, what you doing?
Yeah.
I've just been outside a lot. I would like put my feet in the pool, just like sit outside, make TikToks, do Renegade.
You know, and just normal stuff like board games. We have a crazy amount of board game. What's that one game that we played with
the wolf one.
the wolf one? Oh my
One
gosh.
Night
it was-
Ultimate Werewolf.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that
at
game.
first the
That
game I
one's
thought was like,
awesome.
is this appropriate for you? But it's so funny. It's so much fun. So like board games too. We've done crafts. I don't know. I mean, we have crafts around.
Yeah.
We did an actually it was an evening where we all did some painting, some Easter decorations, and just watched Hop to get excited about Easter. Crafts. Actually, if you guys want to, this is a good one too. If you want to check out jonesfamilytravels.com, we recently posted a blog post about things to do at home. Like you made those this Mickey Mouse and the Disney character selfie.
Sessions.
Yes, what are they called again? Mustaches.
Mustaches.
Yeah, and they were really cute. So yeah, check out that blog post with some stuff to do. So what else besides gaming? And then
Music.
doing gaming?
Yeah.
We practice a lot of music. My
Um,
band practice is still going on for some reason. Even though everything is canceled, they're like, nah, we'll keep going.
Yeah.
Have we been to St. Thomas?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
a couple times, I think.
Yes.
Pretty
Love St.
cool.
Thomas. It's beautiful.
Yes, gaming is a big thing, but I also want to. I am trying to do drawing. some
Yes.
more.
Yeah. Yeah. Drawing.
I think that's pretty much it for me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bike riding. We did like
Oh,
Hunter said. we
yes,
did last
bike
night.
riding. I
Yeah.
want to do more of that.
Yeah, Kelly actually has a flat tire, so
Pokemon
today he's
Go.
learning how to change his own tire.
Pokemon, pretty much.
Oh
Most
yeah,
of
we've
the-
been doing some
most-
Pokemon Go.
Most of the games I've been doing is just trying to fill my Pokemon home.
Yeah, Kelly's big into Pokemon Go, which is good because you can be 6 feet apart from everybody and do Pokemon Go. What other questions do you have?
What is your favorite TikTok dance? This is just for the kids.
Can I toss?
Kelly.
I would have to say so.
Oh yeah, that one's a good one. I like doing Renegade because that one's just a random one. So like I'll just be standing around and I'll just start doing Renegade for like no reason at all. But I like the spooky, scary skeleton dance. That one's
Oh,
fun.
that
that
was
is
my
pretty
second
good.
favorite. Yeah,
That's
that was
pretty
good.
funny.
Favorite cheese. What's your guys' favorite cheese?
I love Colby Jack and Swiss on ham sandwiches.
Either Mexican, like thinly sliced Mexican, or four-state cheese.
Nice.
What is
Four-state
four-state
cheddar.
cheese?
Four
That's
state
very
cheddar,
specific.
yes.
What is that?
Four state cheddar. It's shredded cheese, but it's 4 different cheddars all mixed together.
I like brie. Brie is delicious.
Brie is
I
good.
forget. That's very random for a kid to like brie.
I'm a fancy child.
You are a fancy child.
Fancy.
What's your favorite cheese?
I like smoked Gouda.
That's pretty
Hold up.
fancy, bro.
That's my emoji face. Nope.
Do you guys have a favorite TikTok dance? I don't think
I like
I do.
to floss.
Oh,
They
yeah.
don't.
That's not a
They
TikTok
don't.
dance.
I have
Yeah,
no
I do
idea.
like the spooky skelly
But
spooky
they
scary
don't do
skeleton.
TikTok. At all.
Are we too old to do TikTok?
Tim, are we
love
too old to do TikTok?
Yes.
No, I saw
Yes.
our uncle do a TikTok dance. Gracie taught him how to do it.
Oh, did he do it?
Oh, awesome. I have to bug my brother about that.
What else you got?
You can duet him.
I think we're kind of winding down.
Are we too? Oh yeah, we've already gone to an hour. Awesome.
They do have fried brie on the cruises. I love
Yeah.
fried brie.
Yes, they have it
How
on the
would you
Disney
forget?
cruise.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
they
would
took
you
us on the
forget?
Disney cruise.
I get
How
3
did you
different
forget?
appetizers.
That's what is it?
So when we go to like Royal
Fried brie
Table
at
or
Royal
Lumiere's,
Court.
like the Royal Court, Royal Table, or Lumiere's, those are my favorite
The
places
one in
to
the
eat.
middle, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I love going to that one, and I get the 3 appetizers, and that's all I get. I get fried brie, escargot, and French onion soup. That's what I get for food. I don't get main course. or nothing.
Everyone but me
The
likes
appetizers.
escargot.
Oh, yeah.
Sarah, which bungalows? Are you talking about the ones at Polynesian? Or the bungalows at Castaway Key? I'm not sure which
Royal
bungalows.
Caribbean or Sand.
And Sarah asked another good question before this.
Dip, 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 dip,
Are you dabbing?
dip.
Yeah, that was the same question. Sorry.
The dab is officially dead, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, because
There's
they
also
still do that in
there's,
the family.
there's plenty of
So the
other names, but
Polynesian
they're still
bungalows.
alive somewhere else.
And I saw you mentioned earlier you have DVC also,
Oh, nice.
Sarah. We have not stayed in the bungalows. We've toured them several times. We have stayed at the cabins at Fort Wilderness, which are similar.
Oh, the Copper Creek.
Yeah, the Copper
Yeah.
Creek cabins. I think the Copper Creek ones are way nicer, way quieter. I mean, if I was to pick between the two, I would definitely go with Copper Creek.
Yeah.
The bungalows are nice, but they are right next to the ferry. So I've heard complaints about noise from the ferry when you're trying to stay in the bungalows. But I mean, they're very, very nice. It's just, if I'm going to spend that many DVC points, I'm probably going to stay at Copper Creek instead of the bungalows.
You're really, the only thing you're paying for is that view of Cinderella Castle, of Bay Lake and Cinderella
Yeah.
Castle. That is truly what you're paying the points for.
They have a hot tub at the cabin.
Mm-hmm.
Cruise Club, we have actually thought about doing that. Cruise Club has asked if we can do a live stream every day during the quarantine.
Every day? Wow.
That'd be a lot.
We will try. We're not that exciting.
Sadly, if that would
But
happen,
if you guys want to stay on, we'll figure
if that
something
would
out.
happen, I wouldn't be in the live stream tomorrow,
What's tomorrow?
cause I'm going to be uploading a video tomorrow.
Oh.
Remember?
Well, we'll look at a video.
You can
and
do
upload
both,
it.
you know that, right?
Yeah. Multitasking. We will definitely try. I do know tomorrow we're trying something way completely different tomorrow, but Tim and I thought it would be really cool. So check out the video tomorrow morning.
It's definitely very different.
It's different, but we thought this was going to be, to kind of give you a sneak peek, we thought it'd be kind of fun to sort of bring some relaxation and a vacation to you at home. This is something that you can kind of put on your TV and just leave it on in the background, and it kind of be relaxing, making you feel like you're actually on a vacation from home. So
Yeah, so think like during Christmas you put on the Darth Vader Yule log and just let it
Yes,
play.
yeah,
It's
that's
kind of
good.
in that same vein. It's that same idea.
yeah.
So
So completely random and different, but then my point was too, on Saturday we're probably going to live stream again, so watch for Saturday for sure.
so we've had a few questions in this line of thinking from a few people, like what other YouTubers do you watch? Do you watch these other cruise vloggers? I don't know about, we all watch different things on YouTube, so it would be hard to pick and choose. And we've been on YouTube for a long time, so there have been times when I've watched a lot of Michael K and Tim Tracker and Hey That's Mike and other people, and then there's times when I don't watch those. Right now I'm watching a lot of outdoor stuff because the Appalachian Trail hiking season just started, so there's a lot of people vlogging their through hikes. For me, that's interesting. I know the kids watch videos about the games they're playing.
Doing it. I do
Allison
watch it.
doesn't really watch YouTube very much.
I don't. I try to watch when I have time. I'll watch Friends. like Tim Tracker and
Oh,
Hey
he was
That's
like-
Mike, Hey That's Holly. I'll try to watch Friends YouTube channels.
By
if I
friends, she
can.
means people she actually knows in real life.
It's like
Correct.
friends.
Correct. Yes. Yes. Just to support their channels. But for me, usually I'm slammed with homeschool for the kids
TV.
and work. Yeah. Yeah. And if I'm
Most-
watching
most
something,
of-
I'll watch.
Most of the time, she'll just
TV.
watch on TV.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm an old school, so.
I like David
Hunter likes David Dobrik.
David Dobrik.
Dobrik. Did I say
I
that?
think my
David Dobrik.
So yeah,
I
no,
want him to
somebody
drive
asked
my
what
car.
our favorite is. Hunter's is David Dobrik right now.
Yes.
But that's right now.
Tomorrow. 5
Tomorrow
minutes
it
from
could
now.
be like, I don't know.
mine would have to.
Haley.
I used to watch a lot of Casey Neistat. I loved his videos when he was doing daily videos, but now he hardly puts up a video at all.
You like Peter
for-
McKinnon too.
I used to like Peter a lot. I haven't watched him in a long time.
Kelly, what is there anyone in particular you like to watch?
I'd say the three would be Markiplier, Mini Lad, and Green.
You've seen a pattern with him. Loves
Sorry.
gaming videos.
Markiplier horror games, Mini Lad memes, and Green Minecraft.
Games.
Yes.
Well, like any normal teenager, right? Games,
Let's
games, and more
try.
games.
What?
Travs.
Travs? Travs?
Trabs.
Okay.
Travs.
He's funny.
I like crabs too.
No.
They're tasty.
No.
Especially
Tastes like
Mr.
chicken.
Krabs.
Mr.
Do you know Travs?
No.
His Minecraft stuff. He's really
Wait.
funny.
Is there a different name he goes by?
Oh, it's Travis.
Travis, like Afma?
No. His name's Travis. His YouTube
All right,
channel.
should
So
we
as you
wrap
can
up?
tell, it's really hard to pick one favorite
Yeah.
YouTuber,
Yeah.
and what we watch changes all the time.
Absolutely.
But thank you for watching us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Especially now.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that?
I
Any
think
other
we can wind
questions?
down.
Okay.
So we really appreciate you guys joining us. I definitely appreciate all the feedback on
Yes,
content.
amazing. Thank you.
We're definitely going to put that into practice and bring you guys some of the videos you requested. Be sure you click the red subscribe button so you can see those. A little extra, click that notification bell so you know when we do put up a video, because like I said, we're putting them up at very different times
Yeah,
than normal.
random.
We used to do Friday, Saturday. We used to do every day at one point. So click that notification bell so you know when we do put new content up on YouTube. And
Awesome.
as always, keep on dreaming.
Keep on dreaming.
Love you all.